This video is about how to remove and replace the piston rod seal and bushing on a KTM closed cartridge fork. First of all, you're going to need a wrench. A 15/16 wrench fits this. I don't know what it is in metric, but that will work. And you need a torch to heat up this area of the shaft to get that dampener rod assembly out. The manual says to heat this to 212 degrees Fahrenheit, which I had already done. And so you get your wrench on there, you heat it to 212, and then I've got it in a vise with a wood block, and then you will be able to break the Loctite loose. And so then you turn out the end of the cartridge rod assembly. Once you have that done, bring it over to your bench and you can take the assembly out. I believe that the Slavens recommends you take this nut off the end of the dampener rod, and you'll be able to slide this off and take your dampener rod up through the top of the cartridge. Once you have that out, I've already got a few of the pieces off. Then you can pry this seal out with a screwdriver, and it says to be careful which way you pry this out. So this was in there. Take a screwdriver and be careful to pry it out and keep track of which way it goes in. Now in my manual it looks like on the replacement seal there's a solid side here and then a side with a recess in it. The manual looks like when you put the new one in to keep the recessed side facing up. So when you go to put this in, you'll put this side up and push it in flush, and you can just do that with your hand. Now then in the actually it goes on this side, and this side is where the new bushing will go, and you can get the new bush or the old bushing out with a socket and a 9mm socket, and then set it on your bench. Put the socket in there. You can drive the old bushing out, and then I'm going to use a it looks like the bottom of a 11mm socket to drive the new bushing in to the bottom. You'll have to get it lined up. KTM sells a special tool, and you can either use this or find out whatever you want, but drive that back into the housing and then turn it over. Take your new seal, open side facing up, and put it in there, and then you'll be able to slide all this back onto your dampener rod and reassemble. It says I found online that someone they said to use a Loctite 243 on these threads when you put it back into the cartridge housing. That's all.